this? Are you kidding me?
No. Blackheart has one of my favorite infinites in all of fighting games. It looks like absolute cartoon show stuff, but I mean that in the most loving, respectful way. Because you know what? This game has been around for a long time, and the fact that people are still finding joy in it 20 years later, a testament.
I'm a big fan of...
Yo, Jill?
I'm a big fan of infinites that allow the opponent to get max meter.
Yes. Okay, here we go. We got Jill, Silver Samurai, and Psylocke. Okay, so Jill's got a lot of zoning capability if she can get some summons up on the screen. It's a little bit hard versus Blackheart, and neither Psylocke nor Silver Samurai have an assist that goes to the top of the screen.
Right. Oh, there we go.
Oh, hello.
I mean, there has been some new tech being discovered with Jill. I know Justin Wong found some stuff that like guarantees a reset into Fire Zombie.
Oh, yeah.
So like you actually have unblockable setups with Jill now. So like she's on the up and up still. 20 years later, we got new tech. So
yeah, and
hopefully we see some of that.
Yeah, and also here with Blackheart. So Leaves runs it with Cyclops, which is really good with Blackheart because it sets up the infinite. Right now, it looks like Captain Krem is pretty familiar with the fact that the infinite's possible, so is trying to bide their time to find an opening. Now, Blackheart does melt if Silver Samurai can get an opening. Because now that there's max meter on deck here, if Silver Samurai can hit the lightning super, especially off the Psylocke assist, that can melt Blackheart super quick. However, this is the infinite right there. Tried to reset it into the Cyclops assist to get the juggle into the infinite, didn't work out.
So what assist would he run on Cable if we already got anti-air with Cyclops? Just still Psy-Saber?
Yep.
Okay.
Like, there's not necessarily a better option there for Cable, and also...
Ooh! Okay.
Nice, the hard tag. Let's go.
You tried to style. Come on. You could have just, like, killed with Cable. Come on. That should be chipped here for Samuel.
Well, sometimes in the corner with Cable, it can get a little bit tricky because you have to go back jump into the TK. So if you just need a tiny bit of damage extra, I can see going for the Armageddon instead. You're totally right, though. Like, why style on it and risk it? Psylocke, pretty strong character, but can't really touch the top of the screen versus Blackheart.
Nah. Like, the most you got is...
Okay, hold up. Punish the Cable assist in the air? Didn't get anything out of it, but that was silly.
Like, the most you get is, like, supers, and those are so hyper-committal.
Yeah. For sure. She can get her upward super, but like you said, hyper-committal. Now, if I was Captain Cream, I'd be looking for a way to try to get Psylocke's Air Psyblade into the Butterfly super. Looks like they might have tried to go for that with some offensive movement there. Didn't quite work out. Gonna get juggled.
Yeah, this isn't looking...
There it is.
I wouldn't call that funky fresh.
I can't remember if that one's called Armageddon or Heart of Darkness, but you get the vibe. Bunch of demons come. Oh, my God. Look at these two. You know what, though? I'm glad they're having fun. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is bringing it to the... Because I don't know how old these two were when this game came out in arcades, but they couldn't have been that old. So I'm just thrilled to see this game still making joy throughout generations.
And as someone who's like recently come back to the game and spent a lot of time in it, getting your ass kicked in this game is still a lot of fun. In my opinion, like it's still fun to be on the receiving end of defense. Because like, oh damn, I'm dead. Okay, it was 20 real life seconds. Okay, let's just go again. Sure, maybe next time.
Yeah. Well, for me too in this game, being on the defensive side of things, I think is more interactive than it might feel sometimes because you can control the push block. So you actually have something to do while you're having to hold down the blocks. Yeah. So this is an issue just with Captain Cream's team in general. Doesn't have a way to cover that top of the screen. Yeah. I would think maybe Jill's Crow summon might swipe up there, but I feel like that's just going to get clipped by the imps.
Yeah.
The imps all have their own projectile box too, so they can clip stuff.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, into the lightning super. Oh, the angle's not quite right. Doesn't get the best damage possible, but still does pretty okay. Gets the team order rotation now. Silver Samurai does have a very big...
big Cyclops.
Nice. Yeah, I guess the Cyclops punish. Silver Samurai's got a decent shuriken. Trying to snipe with that. I think, go with the shuriken because Blackheart's body is big. So if you throw that triple shuriken super, it does so much damage.
Ooh, instant overhead. Cyclops comes out to stuff all of this.
Yeah, that's why they like the Cyclops assist. It's the easy alley-oop for the Cable. Don't get the follow-up combo there. Not sure if they're saving their bar or if that was just accidentally got standing gun instead.
I don't think there's a reason to like get Sil Sam out right away. He's not a major threat. You want to be sniping the Psylocke.
Yeah, the Psylocke is just... Ooh, gets clipped.
Psylocke's dead off this,
yeah,
unless something changes. No.
Silver Sam could...
Farewell, Psylocke.
Yeah, Leaves did a really good job, too, of trying to be cute by leaving just enough room for Silver Samurai to think about going for it. Goes for the unblockable, cannot get the timing. All right, Jill, this is your time. Show us why you're a survivor.
No, you're dead.
Oh, you are dead.
You are not making it out of Raccoon City.
Hope she got the ink ribbons, because this is looking dire.
Nah.
All right, GG's to Captain Cream. Oh, what you gonna... Yeah.
Captain Cream was trying to go for like a permadeath run.
Yeah. Captain Cream put it on there, though. Went for it. Leaves advances with the Blackheart. The Blackheart and the Blackheart, Cable, Cyclops will be advancing. Blackheart and the Summers boys.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because it's Scott Summers and
Yep.
his kid. Yeah, for the lore for it.
I watched X-Men '97. I know what those characters do.
Whoa. Look, my bad. I don't know how much of a... I know some people who are like, I know nothing about the Marvel lore. I am strictly here for the Capcom characters. Magneto may as well just be a one-off Capcom fighting game character.
That's going to get you crucified.
I mean, that's fine to me. I don't really care too much. So long as people are playing the game and I got people to play with, cool with me.
I mean, hey, even if you don't play like MVC2, you still got functions like Captain Marvel and MVCI.
We don't need to rehash that one.
No, it's fine because I'm an MVC1 enjoyer. I think that game is sick as hell.
MVC1?
MVCI.
Yes, I think
all
MVC.
the Marvel games are sick.
Yeah. I like MVCI a lot. Marvel Superheroes versus X-Men, I think, is the one that I've played the least. But that one's fun. I like Blackheart and Omega Red in that one.
Listen, as long as the game has like Ghost and Goblin stuff in it, then that's what makes me happy.
All right, we got the Doom Strider.
August and Phenom.
I'm pretty sure we got the Doom Strider coming up here. I believe I played them earlier. That's one of our local fellas right there, or local players, I should say. Phenom, I don't know if I recognize them off the top of my head. Not sure if they are local to the scene out here in the Midwest.
Phenom is a name that has been like around for a bit, and there's a few other people that have the tag Phenom.
Yeah,
but
that's
I
why
want to
I'm
say
like-
that Phenom was a Minnesota TO for a hot minute. I also might be confusing it with another Phenom.
All right, cool. Wait, get in. There we go. All right, what are we going to get going here?
I feel like we are going to see the...
Team Scrub?
Come on. We're almost there.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh. Actually, I kind of like this against the Strider Doom because you're just doubling down on trying to blow up the Strider and trying to blow up the Doom Assist.
Right.
So, Capcom, yeah, I see the vision. If this is their regular team they play all the time, that's wild. If this is specifically their counterpick team for Strider Doom, this makes a lot of sense.
I mean, hey, all these characters are fine in conjunction.
Oh,
We're playing
yeah.
mostly standard zoning with Cable on point.
Yeah, whoa, don't want to do that grounded gunshot, though. You typically want to be moving just so that you don't get locked down afterwards, especially versus Sentinel.
Yeah, when I was playing Phenom earlier today, he was talking about how he'll run Sentinel to build up a meter, and then he'll find a way to swap in Strider for just endless.
Yeah, that's
Ouroboros.
that's the name of the game with the Strider Doom. Lock him down, make him eat the rocks.
Swap out. Here we go. Fun times.
I mean, we're talking Marvel Scoops. I guess you could always just call that the Rocky Road. That's an option. I don't know. All right. Oh, this hurts now. Strider gets the game plan going. So if anybody knows familiar with Strider from Marvel 3 coming into this Marvel 2, in this version, Strider orbs only cost 1 bar, and Strider's able to lay on a significant amount of chip damage if you can lock them down with Dr. Doom. Because you can see our Strider's still building bar while the orbs are up.
And
so,
Doom Rocks is one of the finest assists in the game when it comes to like pressure and lockdown.
Absolutely.
Disgusting amounts of trip. One of the few assists that give Iceman a super hard time because fortunately rocks aren't energy based, so Iceman does get chipped out by Doom Rocks.
Yeah. Oh, gets the other side here. Takes a little bit of a punish. Strider can't really do big explosive damage. Can get into like some basic airstrings and stuff like that, and maybe try to accept some fancier resets. But the actual bar, you're just saving for those orbs. So you're not going to see like a metered punish from Strider aside from setting up an orb situation.
Strider being a bit respectful right now. Doesn't want to get clipped by Captain Suckass here.
Oh, no, Suckass is Commando. Oh, okay, Commando's on the back end still. I thought Commando died. My bad.
But no, every time he tries to approach in, August is trying to call out Captain Commando.
Yeah, Corridor comes out. Wow.
Yep.
That's why my friends and I, we just call it Corridor since the assist is what's there, not Captain Commando.
Hey, it worked. Hold on.
Okay, Corridor clips. Let's go. Into the airstring. Misses the confirm into the fingers. We got to get the... I'm pretty sure that one's a full half circle on this one, possibly? Can't recall. Either way, though, drops it. It can be a little bit tight sometimes. The airstrings in Marvel with the old input readers can be a little tricky. Gets the unfly. Nice work from Phenom. The unfly puts you back into a blockable state so that you can not get clipped there. Very nicely done from Phenom. August, we'll see what August does from here with their selection.
Still rocking it.
Going back to the Cable, okay. Same team, all right. Like, honestly, I like the plan. It's just kind of being able to cash out with Cable and not losing Cable in the mix of the Strider.
Right.
Yeah, see, the challenge here is that it's running Cable. It's a race to see who can build bar, to see if the orbs can lock down the situation or if Cable can be ready to cut off the situation. And unfortunately, I think trying to fight out the neutral against Cable is not working out for August. I see the plan, but in the meter race here, I don't see how Cable can win that meter race. But hey, anything can happen to Marvel too.
Yeah, Cable not super known for building a ton of meters, so I think we're just going to be seeing early swap into Strider, get the game plan going.
Yeah, conversely, Phenom wants to make sure that there's as little meter as possible on the table there so that the opportunity for punish isn't quite as big. People talk about this game being like huge touch of death combos and stuff like that. Whoa! Goes under! Unfortunate! The Ragnarok had to be a missed input. Unless someone getting cheeky.
Oh. Doom bleeding a little bit.
Tries to stagger it, maybe looking for a little bit of a reset there. Can't find anything out of it. Cable jumping in, gonna die here from the chip damage. Goodbye. Here comes Captain Commando, dude with the shades. Yo, that really had it out for that one bird. That one bird really had it coming.
I feel like Captain Commando's the kind of guy that doesn't believe birds are real.
Oh, wow. what, birds are a fabrication of...
The U.S. government, thanks to Nixon.
Well, specifically thanks to Nixon? Did Nixon have something with birds?
It's either Nixon or Reagan. I forget what the joke conspiracy theory is.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Rock's coming through here, blocking the string. Bird clips.
Birds, the natural enemy of ninjas, so I don't think we're going to be seeing him come out again.
Honestly, I'm thinking about playing Ninja Gaiden or Shinobi back in the day, and if I remember correctly, bird enemies were usually pretty annoying, so I think that checks out. I think that they'd clip you as you're trying to clear over the gaps and stuff like that.
Does manage to swap in Cyclops.
Clips, gets the juggle here. Ooh. Doesn't quite get the 3 hits of Doom with the rocket punch at the end of it, but that's okay. Aimable beam doesn't get too much traction there. Flies on through, clips the dome with the 3 hits of Doom. There it is. Gonna chip out here. Hyper Sentinel Force cleans it up. Doesn't get the unblockable. Cancels it either a little too early or just too whiffed.
Yeah, that's about it.
Perfunk 3 from here. GG's to Captain Commando. Tough break. And GG's to August. That was winner's side of the pools, though, so we'll be still alive out there. Phenom advancing onward. Thank you for joining us, everybody. This is Midwest Mixfest. Not our inaugural event, but is this the first time in this venue?
I'm not sure. I'm from South Dakota myself.
You're from South Dakota?
I drove in from Sioux Falls, so.
Gotcha, yeah.
I believe this is the first yearly version of this.
Yes,
so
I think it's been like a seasonal event before
yeah,
prior.
And now it's going to be yearly, so.
Yeah. Midwest Mixfest, very cool vibes. This is reminding me a lot of Frosty Fausting circa like 2018, 2019, and I mean that in a very, very complimentary fashion.
Oh,
so.
Frosty Fausting's absolutely one of my favorite majors. It's my favorite major.
Oh, the Midwest does it the Midwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to be coming back here every year from now on, just because, again, it's a
if
day
you're
drive.
in the Twin Cities, this is Twin Cities for me. So like if you're in St. Paul or Minneapolis, or you're like even up in like some of the places, there's a lot of places within a 5-hour drive from here.
Shit, I mean, I know dudes that took the train, who took the Amtrak from Chicago in. So
honestly, the Amtrak, I would dude, you could run sets while you're on the train. You could get trained up. Oh, I need that high-speed rail so bad in my life, so bad. Regardless, though, we're here right now. Maybe the high-speed rail we'll be getting next will be the Juggernaut Rush Punch if we have Stefan stepping up, which I think we do. Shogun, I think, is stepping up to the plate right now to play. Not 100% sure if that is Shogun. I see them in the crowd, and I know they're in the bracket.
Yep.
Yo, Vicala cosplay? No, that's
it's
Elfel.
Come on.
No, my bad. Sorry, I thought they were. I thought the pink was like the inside of rabbit ears or bunny ears at first. Now I know that it's Elfel. My apologies.
Tragic.
My bad. I tried. But yeah, we got cosplayers here. We got a DDR cap set up as well. Sorry, not DDR. What's it called nowadays?
Groove Coaster.
Groove Coaster. My bad.
Yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun so far. Final day.
Yes, they 3-day event too. Had a kind of a randomized bracket called Run the Gauntlet on Friday night, which is a pretty cool event. Popcorn Baron's here too.
That was rigged. Run the Gauntlet was so rigged for Pete.
Whoa, for who?
For Pete.
Pete ran that?
No, so...
Yeah, but I mean like ran through.
No. Pete didn't play. It was rigged for Pete because every set had at least one game of Melty Blood.
Ah, there it is.
It was nothing but Type Lumina. So there was so much Type Lumina, and we got like maybe 2 games of Tekken.
Yeah, our the main organizer here loves that Type Lumina, so we find it humorous. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we got Leebs going up against Shogun here. Leebs with the Blackheart, Shogun with, I think, Mega Man and Juggernaut. I don't know if they're still going to be running that team. Mega Man does pretty good against Blackheart if you can... Does decently against Blackheart in a couple of fashions, and because Mega Man's shot goes straight horizontal, if you can get up to that equal height level with Blackheart on a super jump, you can clip him out of it. And the air Mega Man shots, for whatever reason, a lot of people know this at this point in the game's lifespan because the game has been around so much that the esoterics are known. But his jump buster shot does more damage than his ground busted shot. And so, like, you can just lay on damage if you're jumping, and that's, like, the spot that you want to maintain. So, these two, though, very familiar with each other.
And yeah, I think this team will probably stand a chance better against the Blackheart, if only because if you're running jugs. No, we're seeing Storm.
Oh, doesn't even want to handle it. Just says, nope, we're not dealing with the Blackheart. Out of here.
So as I say, if you were running Mega Man Juggernaut, the whole plan is, get 2 bars murder.
Yeah, that works too. And I'm pretty sure that the Juggernaut assist is, or the Juggernaut glitch is legal in this bracket too.
Yep.
Stefan, very seasoned Marvel 2 player, been playing since the ancient days.
Yeah, I was checking the setup. They do have Sidorak enabled, so we are running with that glitch.
I thought it was Satorak.
Whatever.
Yeah, don't matter. All right, so Storm here. Now this is an issue with Blackheart trying to fight into Storm. Storm can get higher up than Blackheart can reach. Blackheart can try to snipe it with Inferno, the big pillar super, because the big pillar move, because that tracks. Whoa, missed punish from Shogun. That can't have been intentional.
Yeah, and the other thing is, like, Blackheart is super good at air to ground and air to air, but anytime he gets any issues vertically, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I suffer.
Yeah, if you've got Captain Corridor or something like that, but Leeds is trying to run it just with his team. So Shogun here, taking the same strategy from August of just having doubled up on the anti-air assists and the meter burn, double up on the anti-air assist and also has the, okay. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's not Captain Commando. Leeds has the same team as
Yep.
Shogun. I see. Sorry, I'm seeing Son's beautiful character art on the side here and getting distracted.
I'm looking at my boy Amingo. Bring back Amingo. Give Amingo his own game.
I want Amingo in like a Blorbo pick 'em up, like a gathering game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like you got to go find the 5 silver maracas before you can unlock the I don't know.
You can't be doing this to me. You're getting me too hyped for a game that will never exist.
I'm so sorry that you're not ready for sombrero flight. Sombrero dynamics.
Drops the combo. Oh no, that was a bad raw attack and a bad drop. So we're still holding on to a Blackheart here.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I'm kind of like, tag this dude out. Let him build some bar and try to punish with your other characters. Let him build some life back. See, this is the thing I see with younger players all the time. Oh, when I say younger players, I mean anybody younger than me. They don't watch after their red life. Their red life in team games, they're just like, they don't look at how many extra characters that could be. Doesn't quite get the unblockable. Went for it too tight. You got to loosen that shit up, dog. Let it out. Unbuckle. All right, trying to fish around here. That's the 1 bar gets used here, so the damage potential isn't that high. So, like, yeah, it's the same character matchup here, too, so you can just look at it on paper. It's strictly in Shogun's hand right now.
Yep.
This is one of the reasons why Marvel 2 can be one of the most frustrating games to lose at. Oh, Cyclops got no bar. 10 seconds on the clock. Cyclops, sorry, Mr. Summers. I know, that's the joke! People shouting here about the Marvel lore. That's okay, though.
Yeah, I would just give up. Like, let's go to the next game. Let's just keep it going.
I gotta tell you, nothing feels better than wiggling 8-2, 8-2, 8-2 on your stick in this game to get the Hyper Viper Beam wiggles. I can't think of another game that has a mash like that.
Yeah, I just take my hand whenever I land the Hyper Viper. I just take my hand, slap it down on my stick, and just wiggle back and forth.
Oh, I just do, yeah. I love it. It's great. All right, so going back into it, sticking with the same team here. Going to have to find some way to deal with that Storm Runaway, or the same situation going to play out again and again. This is what we've learned. This game is lame. As mentioned earlier, MVC2, I think, is one of the most frustrating games to lose at, because you can be 20 seconds in and you know that there's no way for you to get the damage potential back, but like, and your opponent can see that you have no plan, and you just got to wait that out. It is one of the most frustrating things, because at least like in, say, Street Fighter or Guilty Gear, you can at least interact to some degree in like most matchups. But in this game, if you're playing at like a serious level, though, the whole game can be spent trying to get in and can't get in, and it's just devastating to one's morale.
But so far, we're seeing kind of equivalent play. We're not seeing Shogun lame out with Typhoons. Should be, because going to slowly grind them down. Swap
Brings in
into
Cable here. Cable, very hard time chasing Storm down.
Hold
but
on.
Gets the clip with Cyclops. Not going to be able to kill here. A little bit. That's one of the issues with the Cyclops assist. It pops them up a little bit too high for the beam to always be as consistent as you might like it. It's definitely doable and definitely possible to use, but yeah. Gets a little more inconsistent because that last beam shot.
Still, yeah, super jumping, meeting Storm, not running away.
Yeah. And see,
There we go.
Shogun here. Cable's got a gun, but Storm's got you know, nature. It's tough for Cable to deal with that.
Well, if it's Sharknado rules, guns do beat tornadoes and sharks.
Wait, guns beat tornadoes?
Yeah, they blow up tornadoes with like bombs and shit.
Wow. All right.
So like, if we're operating under Sharknado rules, then yes, absolutely it works.
Oh well, why wouldn't we be operating under Sharknado rules?
Yeah,
right?
we're in comic books. Oh no, Cable dead.
All right. We misses the unblockable. Blackheart coming in. Blackheart is a bit of a tanky boy, so he can kind of do this stuff, but also you got to find a way to get your damage on the table.
Optimal mash gets the Blackheart out of there.
Whoa, Cyclops comes in. Shogun. Shogun not quite on point. Oh, Cyclops heavy DP canceled into super is the funniest thing. Because he just like swooshes across the screen like halfway
Let
for
me
a DP.
swoosh right in.
Okay, here we go. Oh,
Storm dead.
Okay, get Storm down. That's still a very big kill, but got to find a way in on Cable now, and then has to fight it out 1v1 on Cyclops.
Good
nice.
punish.
Gets the punish with a beam. Hyper Optic Blast doing a little bit of work here. Gets clipped by the AHVB. Trying to find a way in here. This is the one opportunity to get in. This is what's so difficult about Marble 2 as well. Like you try to find a way to get in here before the bar takes off. Nice attempt with the DP there. Try to get underneath to create the ambiguous under cross up.
That should be it.
Aye!
Shogun takes that 2-0.
Go, that's patricide, that is. All right. GG's to Shogun and Leaves sent out of the bracket for now. Shogun, though, advancing onwards, moving further and deeper into things.
Yep, we got winners finals for Shogun.
Oh,
so.
not out of the bracket. My apologies. Still in the bracket, but on the loser side of the bracket now for Leaves.
Yep.
Take you for a ride.
Alrighty. We're going to be seeing August come on back.
August coming on back here. August had the point cable with Captain Commando and Cyclops. All right. That's all like people that have like weird stuff going on with their eyes too. Because you got like the Cyclops thing, you got the Captain Commando glasses as well.
I'm sure that the cyber virus is affecting Cable's eyes.
Yeah, that's true. Cyber virus. Comic books.
I love it.
Comic books. But yeah, Marvel 2 though, it's super sick to see nowadays. I also really want to see I would love to see some low tier at an event. I think that would be really fun. The only thing with low tier at events though too is that sometimes you can run into matchups that are just like, ugh.
Okay, sure.
This is it. But yeah, so we're getting into the action now, though. Looks like it might be Leaves going up against August right now.
Okay.
All right, all right. This isn't the run back, is it?
No.
Okay.
Leaves played against Captain Cream.
Captain Cream. That was it.
Yep.
Yes. All right. So August getting. Oh, August went up against Phenom. That's what it was.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I wonder, are we going to get a stare down from our players in the cameras directly, eye contact and everything?
You know what? I appreciate the gusto. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Players checking their buttons, getting ready to go. Interesting thing about this version, you can do a dash macro. You get more buttons to map.
See, part of me is like, I want to use, I'll play a Hayato, and I'll just map Black Hayato to a button. Then I have, like, just go into Plasma Field, and then just, like, yeah, I totally have all of those Black Hayato confirms on demand.
Oh, of course.
I am that good executionally.
Oh, of course, of course. Hayato was absolutely one of the characters that blew many a young mind back in the arcades. He got a laser sword!
He's so cool!
He's so cool. He's so bad.
He's too honest. Oh, hovering Jill. Okay. Not Jill. What am I thinking?
Right, that was the Psylocke. Yeah, Jill's assists, too, are like, it is shocking how bad Jill's assists are for how good she is on point. Like, those assists are...
What do you mean? You don't like restoring some red health?
Her grenade assist has some setups for either unblockables or infinite reps, apparently, but it's still, like, pretty rough. Well, actually, there's some air confirms that Jill's assist can set up into, but that's all right. Doesn't matter for now. Right now, August shooting Leaves. I think Cable's a pretty good matchup versus Blackheart, too. You just got to not... You can't down back versus it. If you down back, there's no way that you can come back from it. Here's one of the messed up parts in this game, too, that a lot of people don't realize. You don't build bar if you're just sitting back and blocking. You have to be aggressive, and you have to press buttons to build bar. Like, see, August, Leaves holding those shots from...
Good raw attack. Confirm.
Let's go.
Nah, falls out at the very end. Ooh, tries to snipe out with the Captain Commando.
Yeah, no luck there. Thought there, too, is that the Captain's Sword will pull them down into the cable shot there, but even if that does happen, it's not the air Hyper Viper Beam, so you can't get too much damage out of it. However, Leaves clearing out one of the characters off the screen right now. Oh, doing some work on August.
Pulling his Psylocke.
Psylocke here doesn't do... Psylocke has very good movement for a lower tier character, but unfortunately it does not matter if you get clipped just like that.
Ooh, Cyclops coming in.
Cyclops with the side thrust. Ah, dead Psylocke. My queen, she's dead.
Still trying to make it work.
Blocking the shot there. Oh!
Ooh, good punish there. Wanted to make Cyclops hurt for that, but
August right
down.
Now. Another one coming across and over. No dice, no dice. Can't find a way to get in there with Captain Commando. That's tough. That's tough. You know, it's not always a surprise if the rabbit doesn't escape the hounds, but it's sometimes a little upsetting and a little sad either way.
Yo, it seems like they were considering maybe going. We're done with Marvel. We're gonna go watch the next 3 days or the 3 next days on Blu-ray. I have zero clue what that is.
Wait, what are we watching on Blu-ray?
The 3 next days. I don't. It's the disc that's in that PS4.
Oh, the next 3 days. Gotcha. The next 3 days. I think that's got to be a movie. Okay,
Yeah, it's absolutely some kind of movie, but
Okay.
I'm like, I've never heard of it.
All right, here we go.
No.
Back into the match here. Looks like the matchup is no Psylocke this time. I like Cyclops better in this matchup anyways, just because whenever you're looking at assists in Marvel vs. Capcom, you need to look at the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and onwards, you need to look at the verticality of assists. Because if they've added so much air mobility to these games over the years that if you don't have some way to get to the top of the screen, in a lot of matchups, that's just it. It's over. Well, not over necessarily, but you're fighting at a severe deficit with one arm tied behind your back.
Cyclops bled heavily for that call.
Yeah, he did. That's the beauty of Cable.
Uh-oh.
Now, the problem is, though, can't punish fast enough on that one from Blackheart. Might have been able to try to time an Inferno shot, but nah. Or DA, or crossover counter, I suppose, but separate story.
So we bring the Cable in. Got ourselves a mirror match at the moment.
Blocking it, jumping around. Tries to go for the roundhouse, confirmed, doesn't get it. Gets clipped by the Cyclops assist because they autopiloted into the standing roundhouse and got punished.
Doesn't get the second air hyper Viper beam, so couldn't kill that Cable, but lets him get out. So Cyclops on point.
Oh, misses the confirm. Well, gets the confirm. The grenade making a little bullseye for you to hit with Cable is so cool. Little electric lockdown.
Bringing in the Captain Commando? Okay, I guess.
The silly thing is, this is the equivalent of mid-kick into Fireball in Street Fighter. It doesn't look it, but in a lot of ways, it kind of is. Because it's just taking these pokes at the right spacing, punishing with a Fireball, doing it until the whole team is dead. Like, how many Air Hyper Viper Beams has Leaves hit this match? Simply off of that Cyclops confirm.
Doesn't have the meter right now. Has to build up a little bit of it. Uh-oh.
I would love to see August try to find a way to bring Cable in right now. This is dire.
Ooh, that had to be a misinput.
Please.
Ah,
Tough break. Leaves in control of the unblockable. That's it. Curtains.
That's unfortunate for August.
Leaves hit the unblockable. Feeling happy, satisfied with that one. Tough break for August. August in the loser bracket, and that will be excised from the bracket. Out.
Good stuff from August. Put on a good show, but unfortunately not quite enough. And
yeah, that's a tough match, too. If you haven't fought Blackheart before, too, it's such a weird matchup because that character has so many odd peculiarities. Like, he has a weird gravity to him. He's got a larger than usual body, so some combos do or don't work. However, it also means that he explodes from a lot of the taller, the supers that hit in like 2 spaces.
Some characters do also just get standing infinites on him. I know Strider can do looping infinites on him where you just do air chain land, do another jumping air chain, just an infinite.
It's it's like the equivalent to having Sentinel infinites except on Blackheart. I don't think it's a 1-for-1, but there's a lot of crossover.
It's close enough.
Yeah. And Blackheart's also got a weird. Another thing about Blackheart that not all players realize that you can punish is the pillar super leaves a flying screen, and if you have Cable or somebody else with a fast super, you can actually punish it before Blackheart recovers out of it. So.
It sounds like now that, are we going to count CPU wins against
Sorry?
Leaves? Leaves just got up. The game's playing.
The game is playing? Oh!
Yeah, no. The CPU is
they
just
might
beating
be-
up on Leaves' team.
They might be letting it play so that then they can do character select for the next players.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. Oh, we're taking a 5-minute
Okay.
break. All right, we are going to go throw it to a break really quick here. This is Midwest Mixfest. They also have another stream going on if you want some more video and more fighty to watch. Swell, this is Curry. We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
See you in a bit.
Don't you want a rematch? Don't give up. Challenge again.
and welcome back to Marvel 2 at Midwest Mixfest 2024. I am Aaron Curry, and with me is the very swell Swell.
Hello.
How's it going?
Delightful to be here. It's been a great time so far. We're coming up into our top 4 for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 after our bracket. Minneapolis and the Twin Cities and the Midwest in general has a long storied history in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, even though you might not think it because everybody knows the East Coast and the West Coast stuff. We have had people here in the Midwest cooking throughout the years. So today it's some of the old heads around. Shogun is one of our older players who's been around for a while playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Phenom, also one of our fighting game regulars in the Minneapolis area, comes around, plays a wide variety of gaming.
And we're going to begin right away into our winners finals here. So first 3 best of 5, all that jazz. Yeah, this entire bracket so far has been pretty zoning heavy.
Yeah, very zoning heavy.
It's something that a lot of folks think when they think Marvel 2 and Marvel 3, it's just hyper aggression, hyper rush down. It's just the most aggressive game of all time. But no, a lot of Marvel 2 is thrives on zoning.
Yeah,
thrives on keep awake, thrives on stuff that oh, okay.
Yeah, one of the things in Marvel 2 is that the actual characters who can mix you are kind of few and far between in Marvel 2. We're so used to seeing the gods because they're the gods that of course we think that that's what the game is all the time. But yeah, as you'll see here coming out in the rest of the set here, you're going to see a lot of runaway. Phenom is going to try to lock things down with Dr. Doom to get the Doom Strider up. Or sorry, try to lock things down with Strider to get the Doom Strider up. And Shogun here going to be trying to run away. Does have 2 excellent assists at calling out Doom Rocks. Cyclops in particular, because he scoots forward and is true invuln, is excellent at counter-calling Doom Rocks.
And at least Phenom has a character that can deal with Storm. He has Sentinel, can match him in the air. But right now, we are getting the lockdown, gets the Cyclops, pushes away.
I'd almost want to see Phenom get gassed up even more before they swap into Strider, so that then once they lock a character down, they can lock them down all the way from full. So they can lock down to try to get as much damage possible rather than having to do piecemeal attempts. Because every time they have to rebuild the bar and lock down, they have to lock down another time. Oh, bad hard tag. Eats the standing combo. Unfortunately, it drops on the Sentinel assist coming in there. Not able to get more of a punish.
I was surprised. I thought the whole point of bringing in Cable was to try and snipe Doom out when Strider, any sort of gap call out Cyclops set up for Air Hyper Vipers. But I guess we were just trying to, cycle out.
Shogun can be a fairly conservative player a lot of the time, and especially in this game where they know exactly the options that are on the table here. Because in newer games, there might be things that people haven't seen before, or oh, that's very rare, we don't see that often. But in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and older games, there's very rarely new options that people don't know about and aren't ready for. So when you've played Marvel 2 for as long as you have...
Hey, achievements!
Yo, Galactic Smasher! It's called mashing buttons, not smashing buttons, thank you very much. But, yeah, it is created in very different scenarios there. Sorry. I've lost my train of thought. I'm getting lost watching the storm tornadoes. Typhoon! Typhoon!
That could be it for Strider chipped out? No, not quite enough. Oh, good hard tag. I respect it. Let Strider heal up a bit.
Absolutely.
Play the Doom. You have, again, a character that can still fly, match Storm a little bit. Not the best. Whoa!
Oh, let's go! Phenom, you busting out the Sphere Flame Super in Marvel 2?
Sphere Flame sucks ass in this game.
Oh, doesn't have enough meter to get the confirm. Try to go for the standing round. Yep, was inside the dead zone there. Was underneath Sentinel's chin, so the spit couldn't quite connect. Gross way to think about it, but it's true. All right, Phenom here. Yeah, this is the explosive offense. Now there's only 15 seconds left on the table. Has the advantage, has to press in here. Shogun with Cyclops. Cyclops a very self-sufficient character in a lot of ways, but certainly can't handle the 1v3 and absolutely cannot handle the Strider Doom Rock pressure once it's on. Get your tinfoil out, because them leftovers going away because it's a wrap.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think Shogun can do anything. No, we got 1 second left. No.
Yeah, that's over.
He looks so sad.
Boom. All right. So now let's see if Shogun decides to change to a different team. Shogun does have the Mega Man and a wide variety of characters available to them.
We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we
are. There it is.
Juggernaut
Mega Man. Yeah, give the people what they want. All right, we got Juggernaut Mega Man. The Juggernaut glitch is allowed in this bracket, and it is set up on the console. Mega Man is... So we're going to see the power-up glitch with Juggernaut. You power up with the Satorak, and then going to tag out as soon as they can. Have that beefed-up assist, and then pick apart with Mega Man.
Oh, it's gone. Has to do it again.
Yep, if you do a normal, you lose access to it. But now here comes the Mega Man. All right, so Mega Man's going to slow this game down. Yeah, once Rock Ball gets picked up, this matchup feels like it changes or any Mega Man pressure feels like it changes so much. Ooh. Bap. Oh, rotates back in Sentinel here. Honestly, I think Sentinel has a harder time against Mega Man. Weirdly fights all the top tiers pretty well, I feel, or at least has at least one trick in the tank versus all the top tiers. Like oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah. When you look at like Mega Man and Magneto, Mega Man has the same 2L speed as, or 2 crouching leg kick speed as Magneto. So he can challenge there.
Yeah, and then like the angle that Buster comes out at and how Buster works covers the Storm angle for Storm trying to Hailstorm. It covers Magneto trying to swoosh across the screen with tri-dashes, albeit, of course, if you have to hold the mix, you gotta hold the mix.
Yeah.
And then with Sentinel can't fly around for free versus Mega Man. Oh, and Rocket Punches will whiff on Mega Man at full screen, I believe, unless he's already in a juggle state. But yeah, like now Phenom just smothered. And the weird thing is, too, like, not weird, the tricky thing is that unless you have fought Mega Man before, it's really weird to get a handle on how to deal with the timing in the offense. I'm guessing that Phenom has fought this before because they've probably been playing Stefan on the regular, or Shogun, I should say, on the regular.
Because the other thing that sucks is, like, Mega Buster does so much damage for being a one-button projectile. Not even, man, just like, hey, heavy punch, cool.
Yeah, with short recovery, too, because once you touch the floor, you're actionable again.
And you can throw out another one. So suddenly this, 15 damage Buster becomes 30 damage. So that's a ton in this game.
All right. Got the stomp, moving around, got the power up, gets the hard tag. Here comes Mega Man. Mega Man takes that bump all day, every day.
So far,
yeah, I'm not so sure about the early meter spend on the orbs, because again, like if you're not gonna kill with the punish, you know.
Whoa! Half health. Strider like paper towel.
Strider removed from the match. 20 seconds in.
Shogun claiming that bounty. Oh god. Not taking a giant chunk of damage.
All right. Yeah, see, this is where it's like Mega Man with Rock Ball 2 versus Sentinel, because of how it bounces around and it'll keep bouncing even if it's off screen, it is so hard to figure out how you can move around it. So, like, you get into the situation where you can't let Mega Man take control, but then if Mega Man can get the block strings going, it's so hard to get out of it. However, Phenom is doing an excellent job of whittling down this team. Sometimes the red health feels like a dam just waiting to break, in that like once one part goes, it all just collapses. However, can Phenom get up and over for it?
Drops the punish!
Goes for the 2 hits of Doom instead of the 3.
Rox put Juggernaut in his place. Oh god.
Yeah, Rox is actually an excellent counter pick versus Juggernaut because I believe Rox assist stops Juggernaut because it's enough hits to pause him. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. Might have been why Shogun was hesitant to go to this team first. Nice.
Not quite enough, but Chip should do it.
Yeah, I would just fire another one. The air version of... unfortunate. Doesn't have enough bar to finish it off here. Might be able to chip out if if Phenom can't find a way up.
You'll throw out another sphere flame.
No! Might have had it. So sad.
Oh no, one bit of chip. Oh!
Okay. All right, AHVB saves the day. Cable's toast.
So rude.
Nah, that's culture, that is.
I know.
That's culture. All right. Oh, this is first to 3, so not out of here yet. My apologies. I was treating this like it was first to 2. It's first to 3. My bad, my bad. Shogun up 2-1.
And I feel like he was starting to figure out what to do with the Mega Man. He was starting to figure it out. I like the early Ouroboros just to try and lock down Mega Man, get him out. Maybe you want to swap in Juggernaut or Cable.
I think it's so tricky versus Mega Man. I don't even know which way's the right way, just because Mega Man doesn't need resource for his game plan either.
Right.
Like, Stefan's spending 0 bar with Mega Man. So Juggernaut and Cable are gassed up from the jump.
Juggernaut is online now.
Yeah, Shogun here, pretty content to eat all this because they just need to get in range to where they can start locking things down.
The rock ball.
At full screen, Mega Man doesn't have anything quite fast enough to cross the screen to beat Sentinel and Doom Rock's assists. Gonna be able to build up another bar here for another rep. Calls the bird, locks it down, goes forward again.
Oh!
Here we go, got the open up after the wall jump.
We mash out though, hold on.
Oh, rock ball clears.
Oh no! Runs away!
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Sentinel almost close to dead.
Do not call that assist. Do not press your A2 button.
Hold up.
Unbind it. No, I would just tag in Doom.
Ah!
So that's a situation there where you look at your red health and you try to figure out what you want to do. Because, so Juggernaut is not going to be able to kill Dr. Doom off one hit there.
No.
If you tag in Dr. Doom, he'll get some more red health, but then you're able to get up like, what, look at, because then Doom can just take the top of the sky and do finger lasers, which I'm not sure why If I was Phenom right now, my ass would be airborne.
It's the threat of cable assist.
It does so little damage. Cable assist does so little damage. It's great at getting people off of you, and it sets them up in the air if you want to have air control, but cable assist does not do very much damage.
Right, it still just puts you in a disadvantageous position, so that's why I'm hesitant. Okay. No, we wake up with it.
Gets rid of the bar, though. This actually leaves Doom in a very good spot right now because now there's no opportunity for a good punish. Just chip! Chip! You don't want to eat chips all day to, you know, when you're trying to get healthy, but chips work just fine in video games. Please.
Goes to another bar.
Yeah, once that bar's on deck for Shogun too, whole game changes. Now there's that 4-bar punish.
Oh!
Or sorry, that 4-frame punish available. That's it though. Shogun asserting control, taking the bracket, or taking the winner's fight.
Damn! Already have that much faith?
Nah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say bracket. Look, I'm getting back in. We're getting back into it, getting the reps down early in the morning. It's my first bracket. Yeah.
You know, we're going to see Phenom again in losers finals.
Yes, Phenom is still around in the losers finals of things, so they'll get another first to 3. We're going to go back down to first to 2 for now, I believe, as we do loser semis.
We got 1 loser semis, then losers finals, then we'll be in our grands. It looks like it's probably going to be Leibs versus Captain Cream.
Yes, Captain Cream. Also, if you are in the Midwest area or in the Minneapolis Twin Cities area, RunTheMix happens, I believe it's Wednesday night. And we also have our MNFGC Discord if anybody wants to join and be able to keep track of the various FGC events in the Twin Cities. Very welcoming group. Good folks to play with a lot of the time. Variety of games depends on which venue you go to, but if you have any interest in coming out this way, Minneapolis scene, pretty solid.
You know what? I'm going to show myself as well. I am the TO and organizer for the South Dakota fighting game scene. At least East River. So Sioux Falls, east side of the state.
Gotcha.
We do weeklies every Thursday at Turbulent Games East. We play Strive, Street Fighter 6, Uni 2, all the main games. We have a monthly every month. I forget. Oh my God, I forgot the name of my own monthly. That's not Rushmore Rushdown. That is the.
You forgot the name of your own monthly?
Listen, we haven't had it in a month. It's been a bit.
Look, I've given the wrong name, pronouns, and gender to people before. So like, I ain't gonna judge nobody.
I forgot. We stole it from Japan. We are Super Battle Opera.
You just called yourself Super Battle Opera?
Not spelled.
Oh, SIOUX.
Yes. We are Super Battle Opera.
Okay, that's good. I give it up.
So yeah, same 4-man games, and then we get a staff pick. This month's staff pick is Exer Rev 2.
Cool. All right. Well, anybody in the South Dakota scene, but for now,
Yes.
Captain Cream and Leibs second back up to the plate. Leibs was banished to the lower side of the bracket by Shogun a little earlier. This is the run back from before.
Yes.
Cream, I'm wondering if everything. Okay. Quitting back out, trying to get some buttons set, getting things organized. Oh, this is on. And I believe this is the Low Kick crew that we're with?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the Low Kick crew hosting it down on this stream here.
Shout out to Low Kick Esports.
Big ups to Low Kick Esports, always holding it down here in the Midwest and across the country now, I believe. All over the place.
This is the same exact matchup that we're going to see kind of hell for. Oh, we're pulling out some macros.
The LK-HK macro, I'm surprised. I don't know what that one's even used for.
You dash with both those buttons, so.
Can you dash with your kicks? I thought you could just dash with your punches.
I just happen to have it.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Into the action here.
Already seeing Blackheart zoning away Jill. Trying to, hey, I appreciate Captain Cream still trying to beat Blackheart in the air.
Well,
Oh, God.
Oh, that's rough. You know, I'd almost want to see Jill's air super or air special get used to try to get around in the air, just to get some horizontal movement in the air and not having everything tied to that super jump arc.
Yep.
Because, yeah, Leaves is not going to be exposing any risk on the ground.
Blocks the low there. Bringing in Silent. Ooh,
Oh,
still
yeah.
Sam.
That low from Blackheart 2, I believe, is 2-frame startup. It's ludicrous.
Yeah, I'm liking the Silver Sam to deal with Blackheart a bit more than Jill at the moment.
Yeah, I would love to see some super jump throwing shurikens from Silver Samurai. That would make me so happy to see.
Oh, caught out.
Ah! Lightning. Oh!
Gimp's just in time.
Oh, you tricksy imps. Yeah, see, why did you angle it down? Why?
He's trying.
Okay, we went down, we went up. Now we gotta go straight.
Uh-oh. Ah, clipped out again.
Again by the imps. However, though, this is going the distance more than the other team, more than the other approach did.
Yep.
No! Okay, guts clipped. Able to recover out, though. Psylocke's on.
Uh-oh. Almost had a happy birthday there.
Tags back
Jill?
into Jill.
Oh,
no! Gets the hit. It could have had the knock into the super, but wasn't able to get upwards. Like, I would love to see these strings that are being called ended in a assist call and to a zombie
nice
summon.
pick up.
Oh! Let's go! Let's go!
Finally, the Blackheart bleeds. Good punish. Oh,
No! Gets the
follow-up.
initial hit, not able to get the follow-up, though. Gets a big punish here on Cyclops. That's going to be some nice damage. Not going to be enough to finish him off, though. Oh, no. Jill. Girl, no. Nice unblockable there from Leaps. Oh, I think we got our name swapped. I
Yep.
think Captain Cream should be on the left side. Leaps should be on the right.
Captain Cream is the Jill Silver Samurai Psylocke team.
Oh,
no!
my goodness. And that clipped on Silver Samurai's get low? Please.
Yeah, we just zone out here. No!
Ah, we
That
don't-
was so close, but one bad move takes it for Leaves.
That's the thing is that like, and like it looks like it's one bad move, but the part of it is that like the rest of the game is what built to that.
Right,
This is
right.
like saying one bad move when X Factor Phoenix runs wild in
Right.
Marvel 3. It's like, well, there was a good portion of 40 seconds before we got to this point.
It was relatively even, is my point. Is that
Yes,
it was
it's
running
relatively
very
even.
close, but then one bad decision
Yeah.
led to just everything falling apart.
Yeah, and it was unfortunate too because Captain Cream had just got the hit too on Blackheart. I think the thing is though, there's almost like a rope-a-dope effect that happens with Leaps' team, or the way that Leaps is playing this team, where people are like, all right, I got the Blackheart down, now I can get in there. And then it's like, actually, here's Cable.
I still have to deal with the other menaces.
Yeah, and the Cable has 5 bar, have fun. Because Cable with 5 bar, very different character from Cable with 1 bar.
Oh, picks up.
Nice, gets the hit. Doesn't spend super though.
Now we want to hold on for just a little bit longer. Uh-oh, infinite.
Yeah, here's the bounce
Hey.
infinite here.
Hey.
Hey. Gets the hard tag into the super.
Ooh.
Oh no. Jill, get out of there, girl.
Good job getting the Still Sam in. Punish. No, Air Hyper Viper doesn't fall
Yeah,
for
not
the
going to be
bait.
able to get any punish here themselves too. Smart didn't go for it. Oh, did not get clipped.
Whoa, 5 HK there?
Leaps, where's your TKs, dog? Oh, gets the jump in with Cable, not able to get anything else out of it though. Oh, but Psylocke though, she gets punished. That was, they wanted that lightning on the previous attempt there, because if you hit that, that'll hit back behind Silver Samurai too. So then that could have blown up Cyclops. It was very close to doing it. Unfortunate.
He's doing a sufficient job of stuffing Captain Green right now. Ooh!
Nah.
Oh, it falls out.
Yeah, if that lightning super is bizarre. It might have one of the strangest configurations of hitboxes that I've seen in terms of like how it plays out and what the juggles look like. Okay, getting up and around things here. Cyclops coming in. Oh no! Silver Samurai gets clipped there. Psylocke's gonna have to eat this unblockable if Leaves can hit it, and Leaves does.
No, drops out though.
All right.
I'm a member of Stars. Not anymore. Oh, no, the happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Stars does not have a... you don't get your birthday off at Stars. All
Certainly
right.
no cake.
Certainly no cake. Absolutely not. Which is unfortunate, because Captain Cream, you'd think with a name like Cream that there would be cake involved.
Right.
Yeah. Either way, what are you
Or
going to
coffee, I don't know.
Oh my god, now I want coffee. I'm going to go get some coffee after the set.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink way more water.
Nice.
Because I forgot to drink a lot of water.
Hydrate,
yesterday.
everybody. Make
Don't-
sure you're staying healthy out there.
Don't dehydrate. Because, yeah, by the end of yesterday, I'm like, oh, I can't speak.
Can you tell someone not to dehydrate? Well, you can't stop yourself from dehydrating.
I mean,
You can drink more water as a preventative.
yeah, I'm saying
Okay.
drink more water. Don't let yourself get to
Don't
a
let
point.
yourself get dehydrated.
Yes.
Sorry, when you said don't dehydrate yourself, it sounded like an active choice. So I'm just like picturing someone sitting there like,
Yeah, getting inside of a dehydrator and like, yes, I'm making myself jerky.
oh, yo, who doesn't want to eat the personal jerky?
Hey, no, oh, yo. No.
I'm so sorry for the phrase personal jerky.
Personal jerky's the name of my Oingo Boingo cover band.
That's great. That's a great bit. I love me some Oingo Boingo, so I'm all about that. No One Lives Forever is a baller song for fight games. TBQH. Anywho, Oingo Boingo, Danny Elfman, writes a lot of music, wrote the music for Spider-Man films, brought it back to Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Bingo bango.
Exactly.
He did! He wrote
Okay.
the music for, Danny Elfman wrote the score for the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yo, we got the...
Yo,
wait,
you're vibing?
are those blue contacts in? Are those blue contacts in?
Phenom, if you're going to win, nod your head.
Phenom, nod your head if you're going to win.
Phenom, nod your head if you're going to win.
Yeah!
Damn, Leaves, I didn't tell you to nod your head.
Yeah!
No,
there
you
go.
want Phenom to win. Wow, you're going to throw.
All right. So, we got Leaves and Phenom. This will be first to 3. We got the Doom Strider from Phenom going up against the Blackheart of Leaves. Now, as we saw before, the Doom Strider has trouble getting to that top of the screen there, which makes it pretty easy for Leaves to keep control of the game and the pace. This is first to 3, so Phenom will have a lot of time to try to deal with it.
Figure out what works, figure out how he can approach. Yeah, maybe just getting the Blackheart out of there. It's always
Honestly,
risky.
I would love to see a snap.
Yeah,
If you can get a snap in there, I don't know if Strider has a very good snap animation.
I don't
though.
believe he does.
Oh, unfort.
Fortnite?
No, I don't think so.
Let's not talk about that again as we get into our losers finals right now.
Well, all the Marvel characters are in that game, too.
Oh, fair.
I mean, we can get Ryu versus Wolverine.
Man, that
Anyways. You
We
invoked this.
got out of there.
I didn't want this.
I tried to get out of it. Anyway, we got the Blackheart Infinite going in.
Okay, Sentinel's getting bodies and bounced right now. Drops.
Woo!
Strider
Lock
comes
tags.
in. Okay, so almost a good. I want to see a little bit more bar before they pop orbs. Yeah.
There we go.
There it is. Lock it down. So Blackheart being so tall too has to hold this mix and takes more chip from the rocks than other characters. Blackheart's odd movement and odd body size and dash let him get away from some parts of it that other characters can't. But if you can lock it down, Blackheart gets melted by it a little quicker than other characters. Summons the bird, cancels the bird summon. Legion.
Ooh! Blackheart finally out.
Nice. Phenom looking firm and in control right now. Let's get it.
Still not over. We got the Cyclops cable. Ouroboros back up. Oh, no!
So in the meta economy game, the way that they can build bar is now off the table for Leaves. All Leaves can do is spend, but no!
Good
All
spend,
Leaves
good
can
spend.
do is spend.
Drops it, though.
So if Phenom can just find a way to get out, there we go.
Good
Okay,
raw tag.
that's fine. One more bar for punish, that's fine. Okay. Strider's got to heal up a little bit before Orbs comes back online because Strider can't afford to trade with Cyclops. If it was a non-invincible assist, might go for it, but against Cyclops, no dice. Gonna
no.
block this, might die from Chip. Oh, Wiggles.
This unit is in fact damaged.
Unit damage. Oh, the Cyberbots?
Yeah, I love me some Cyberbots.
Cyberbots.
See my Tarantula at some point. Oh, hold on. Oh, there goes the Strider.
Ah.
Now it's up to Doom with full 5 sticks of butter.
Now, this is, again, if Doom can get a touch there, that Finger Laser Super does so much. Honestly, right now, while Cable doesn't have bar, this is Phenom's time. I would find a way to get up top and then just dump chip damage and try to delete Cable off the screen. Trying to play it patient, any time where Phenom is not spending bar at this point is in Leaves' advantage. Because Phenom's not getting anything back while, there it is. Okay. Just throw more. Cyclops, don't go
Oh, no.
full screen that fast.
Whoa,
Nice, just do it
Capcom.
again! You have unlimited air supers!
I think he's just afraid because air-to-air cable. No!
Well, now because there's bar, but you got to do it when there's no bar.
I think the problem is that
Resource dictate action.
Dr. Doom is being met in the air against a character that has a faster projectile horizontally, so has better air-to-airs.
Well, yeah, you got to be nice with it.
Yeah.
I never said you don't got to be nice with it. Either way, though,
Still a good
back into
showing.
the action. Phenom clearly showing some adjustment and looking a lot more ready for this match now.
Maybe switch out Stride for Amingo, but that's just me.
The Strider for the Amingo? You
Yeah.
think that's the pick?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Actually, you know what? Amingo's got the Vine Super
Yeah,
that goes
exactly.
up. Sure, all right.
We do a little trolling around here.
Yeah, that Blackheart 2 LP is low-key wild.
Whoa! Bad fly here.
Got the unfly screen? No! Could have got the punish. That was the fly screen thing that we were mentioning a little bit earlier. When Blackheart gets the fly screen, has to dash through, but because of Blackheart's unique dash where dude turns inky across the floor, takes him longer to recover than elsewise, so you can get a punish with a lot of characters. Don't know if Sentinel can, but I would think so. Whoa, that wall cling seems so risky, because I gotta imagine that wall cling sets up Blackheart's Infinite. Oh, if the imps hit, they interrupt orbs? That sucks. I figured the imps would collide with the orbs and wouldn't be able to put you into the stagger state. That's rough.
I mean, that's what you were talking about earlier. Each imp has its own individual hurt box, so orbs will probably collide with one, but you just need one to get a
Yeah, you just need
try
the
to
one
lock
imp.
down.
Whoa, no, got the Ragnarok. I don't think that was intentional. Oh, tries to take a little bit of a punish on Cyclops there to get things started. Doesn't quite work out. However, whoa.
Ooh, alpha counter.
I do not think that alpha counter was intentional. Maybe it was. We'll ask Leaves afterwards. Leaves' face, no expression, can't tell. Leaves also doing well for themselves in Uni, I believe. Loser side top 16.
Ooh, okay.
Nice, not quite able to get the snipe there. Get some chip though on Strider. Here comes Sentinel. Oh, not able to get the juggle. The Blackheart assist ruins the day. Oh, the spoiler.
Hold up. It's kind of rough right now looking for Phenom.
Nice, sending the drones on through.
Called out, and that's the dead Sentinel.
Ugh, unfortunate. There's going to be an unblockable too. Oh, misses the unblockable. Might not have wanted to go for the unblockable since they didn't necessarily have enough bar to kill. Might be trying to just drag out the process. Brah, brah.
Oh. Oh, no. Lee's is doing such a good job of covering every single Cyclops call here. So, that, yeah, Phenom should be able to punish, but just any time.
Yeah, Leaves plays a lot of the other versus games too. So Leaves has a long history in Marvel 3 and MDCI. Okay, orbs coming through here, racking up the damage.
The damage?
I think I was trying to say chip damage and chamage came out.
Okay. Twice, gonna kill Doom here. No, not quite enough, but we got 4 seconds left. This is looking like a wrap.
This is donezo. There's literally no way for Doom to get the damage on the table at this point. Tough break for Phenom. Phenom's got one more game to try to figure something out here. See, this is one of the really tough things about if you're trying to play a dedicated shell in this game like Strider Doom. You don't have that third character. If you need a counter pick, it impacts the rest of your characters so much. Like, you can't just say, oh, I'll throw Captain Commando on my team. Because then what are you going to do, get rid of Sentinel? And now you don't have a battery to get you bar.
Oh, he's going to, maybe, he's thinking.
Guile's a pretty good anti-air assist for handling Blackheart. The flash kick will slap Blackheart out of the sky. Sticking with it, sticking with it, sticking with it.
Because, yeah, earlier today when I was playing Phenom, he pulled out Guile Cammy Psylocke.
Guile Cammy Psylocke, okay. I feel like that still runs into the same problem, though. You need some way to get to the top of the screen. Well, Guile, I get.
Guile and Super from Cammy can call out.
Yeah, Super from Cammy, sure, but if Blackheart wasn't so healthy, I'd be like, for sure. But since he is like a healthier character, bit more of an investment to kill him. Either way, I don't know if Strider's going to be around for too long, because there came the reset.
Swap in the Sentinel. Oh, no. Medium kick misses out there.
Phenom, please, get a clip, get a clip. Imps pouring. Raining Imps. Come on through with the HSF. Orbs up, logging it down. Yeah, Phenom here doing a good job of keeping Cyclops bleeding. Honestly, if they can find a clean hit from onto Blackheart, I would rather see a snap. Oh, that was it! They were already committed to the teleport, I think, when that was coming out. Oh, I want to see a snap into Cyclops so bad. A snap would change everything, because it gets that red health off the table, too, in terms of being worried about the timeout. No! This is plus, can't punish it.
No.
Heartbreaker. Scimitar comes through, cutting through the sky, sends Sentinel airborne. Scimitar's actually not too bad to get clipped by in this matchup for Sentinel, I think, because the Vajra assist in Marvel 2. If Sentinel gets clipped by Scimitar and he's up in the sky, who cares? You got fly mode. And it's so little damage, but you can't win it from the corner.
It's throw, super out.
We're gonna see a crossover counter. No. Do it again.
There you go.
That's Heartbreaker. Tried to go for the punish on Cable after the hard tag. Looked like they were ready for it. There comes Cyclops. Not able to get the punish as Leaves. Phenom not in a bad position right now. Look at this though. Cyclops healed up all that health. No, misses the punish. Cyclops going that last little like beat of him going up the screen to get behind people is so game-changing all the time. All right, Doom here at full health too. The life discrepancy is actually not that bad right now. 20 seconds to go. Neither side able to really get a clean hit into getting anything else. No, Phenom!
No, there's a character down.
I really want to see a Sentinel hard tag because now when Doom comes in, Doom lost that red health, and every bit of red health is going to matter right now. Yep, drop the finger lasers. Here comes Drones. Gonna be able to build one more bar for Drones. Might be able to try to snipe an assist here, or might just try to finish off this character. No! Got the ambiguous fall. Not able to get the Drones out in time.
That's not enough.
Heartbreaker. Went to the end there. Leaves takes it over Phenom. Leaves with the black heart, putting in that work, taking the game. Phenom looked like they were getting really close to it towards the end there, but there were a couple of instances where just too much red, in my head, too much red health left on the table. Because Cyclops easily healed up an entire character's worth of damage over that set. Tough break, or over that last match, honestly. So it looks like we got Shogun stepping up now, going up against Leaves. I think this is a run back from previously in Winners Final. No, that was against Phenom.
Yes, Phenom got knocked out. Leaves gets his chance.
Right. So now we got Shogun versus Leaves coming up here. I think Leaves might be taking a brief moment to get some water before we get back into it. And Leaves and Shogun, two folks, part of our regular scene out here in the Minneapolis area, Twin Cities area, I should say. We've got Shogun, I believe, also usually playing Street Fighter, and Leaves plays a lot of anime stuff. Plays plays the cryptid characters. Plays Merkava in Uni. Plays Nero, or sorry, Chaos. No?
No, it's Nero.
Nero, yeah. Nero in CC.
Yeah. Nevesker Chaos, a.k.a. Nero. How you get that, I don't know. I will never know.
Hate that guy.
It's weird.
Hate that guy.
Someone's deer. Deer suck.
Nero's like one of the few characters where I'm like, this might put the kibosh in me ever playing this game past a certain point.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the character. I just mean in terms of like trying to enter and like do like good in terms.
Right.
Yeah. Not that of course. Well, anywho, enough about me. We're here for the tournament. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. This is our grand final coming up right now. Shogun's getting prepped while Leaves takes a moment. Leaves comes back in. We'll get down to the action here. Phenom waiting on the sidelines there.
I think I hear a Bonerang, so yeah, that's Bonerang.
Bonerang! Marrow might be one of the coolest characters to the worst game feel I can think of.
She is one of the coolest characters that just doesn't function like that.
Yeah, and like, I really wanted Bonerang to work because like it made me think of Cerebella from Skullgirls, like the Excellabella assist. But like, looking at that thing's hitboxes, it's sad.
It's like tiny. It's so tiny.
It's not even visually accurate. Her supers aren't reliable. I've tried.
One's decent for Chip, but that's about it.
Yeah, and even
She's
then it's like,
exclusively point in the way that like a Wolverine might be exclusively point.
yeah, she does have decent movement capabilities, but all of her like larger movement pieces are so committal.
Yeah.
Ba 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 da ba. Hydrate up, especially if you're at a tournament. It's long days, long days.
I hope everyone in chat's having a fun time. Right after this, I have to think.
I believe we have Plus R coming up next.
You got some plussy, okay.
Yeah, we got some gear happening. Looking forward to that one. Haven't commentated some Plus R in a minute.
Yeah, you'll be on the last leg of that.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll see what happens here with that commentary. Yeah, that's all good.
Damn, you go straight into BBCF after? God.
Oh yeah, yeah. CF here too. We got one of our CF heavy hitters got second at Combo Breaker when CF was one of the no, not second. I want to say fourth maybe.
Oh yeah.
I forget. But yeah, Jibka got fairly high up though in CF at Combo Breaker. So if Jibka entered CF, I would expect that Jibka's our favorite in the area. Don't know for certain though. Well, also, did anybody from your region travel out for Blaze?
Oh, for what?
For Blaze Blue.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
No, we don't. BlazBlue's not super big in our region. Right now, it's mostly Street Fighter and Tekken.
Gotcha.
We have a contingency that plays Grand Blue. I love me some Grand Blue. Our other TO, Big Boy Fargo, loves some Grand Blue. Actually, surprising amount of Samurai Showdown players.
Sam Show.
Sam Show 7 is a lot of fun.
Sam Show 7, I tried it a little bit. Once they added the character that I would like to play, Amakusa, I had fallen out of being able to pick up new games at the time.
Right.
But Amakusa is probably who I would play in a heartbeat in Sam Show 7. The game looks sick, too.
I play the Chinese MOBA character.
That's the bunny girl, isn't it?
Gong Song Lee. She's a lot of fun.
Isn't her umbrella placement like stupid broke, too?
She's a tricky character. Her whole thing is that, like, she doesn't care about weapon flip at all. Losing her weapon because she's just going to throw on her umbrella.
Oh.
And she can teleport to the umbrella. She gets stuff. Yeah, movement
So
stuff.
that's her shtick there. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's almost like a light. Okay.
Yeah, we just move around. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay,
Stefan's just walking away until they get a time, just disconnecting cables and stuff. Like I said, I think Leibs is running around between brackets or possibly just taking a quick breather before they play their next match.
Yep.
Long Marvel sets and Marvel in general is like one of the most physically exhaustive games I've ever... wait, did they grab the Ragna?
Yeah, they did.
Yo, we got the Ragna? Yeah. So one of our other Twin City regulars...
Shouts to Pharaoh.
Shout-outs to Pharaoh. Huge ups to Pharaoh. They're great. Pharaoh is super friendly. One of the first people I said hey to out here when I moved out this way. Very cool person. Oh, you gotta get a little closer.
Really show the...
Wait, no.
Really, you really got to show
Riley,
off the official...
really get it on there. Really get it on there.
Really show off the official Ragna
Yeah, that's the Twin Cities Ragna. Pharaoh brings that by all of our brackets. When you're... before you make any decisions, try to think, would Ragna the Blood Edge be proud of you?
What would Ragna do?
Yeah, what would Ragna do? Wear giant pants and have a ludicrous 5B.
You would Gauntlet Hades.
Man, I looked at that move's hitbox for the first time recently. Did you know it hits behind his head on the wind-up as he like swings up and over?
He needs it.
I'm okay with it. I just didn't know. Ugh.
He needs it. All right.
Okay, here we go.
What we need right now is some good Marvel. We go in the grand finals here. Leibs versus Shogun.
Yup, Leibs versus Shogun. Leibs, it looked like they were having a hard time figuring out the way to crack this storm last time. I would honestly love to see more use of Inferno. Inferno, just to check the storm a tiny bit, I think could do a lot of work. You have to play your movement a little bit differently, but since Inferno goes near full... Yeah, there you go. Even if you just clip her out of the sky... Yes, even if you just clip her out of the sky to check the movement, got really greedy, tried to go for the Cyclops setup for it afterwards, right away. Yeah, also, if you hit Inferno way high up, it doesn't matter how high up it is, it does combo into, I believe it's Heart of Darkness, whatever the pillar. Right there, bingo, bango. You are vulnerable with the fly screen afterwards, but still, it's one of the ways that gives Blackheart a tool. Honestly, Blackheart as an assist would do great here as well. You do Cable up there or Cyclops, and you keep them moving so that if Storm Typhoons, the Typhoons don't track onto where the assist is, and then Blackheart Pillar Assist creates trouble for Storm.
Right. Right now, Blackheart having a lot of issues trying to contest these Typhoons.
Oh, I like biding the time to get the shot above to get above Storm. One of the problems with this team, though, of Leaves is that it's a team, too, where, like, your opponent kind of has to, I don't want to say give you an opening with Blackheart, but it relies much more on punishing your opponent for misstepping rather than directly opening up your opponent or chipping out your opponent. And against Shogun...
Whoa, falls into it.
Nice. And against Shogun and more experienced players, you're not going to get that. Oh! That shit was so low to the ground.
This ought to be a kill here. No.
Ah!
Conserving it. Gotta save it for the Cyclops.
I wanted to see Nathan Summers get low. Trying to feel it out there. Being underneath Cable during Air Hyper Viper Beam is one of the scariest things in fighting games. You got no idea if that thing's going to wiggle and create a change in the block stun on you or something. You get touched by one little pixel of it, you get juggled. It's scary. It's scary stuff. Here comes the beam cutting on through. Mega Optic Blast gets punished. Exchanging beams is love between father and son, if you think about it.
The Apple Bomb Team's doing nothing for Cyclops. Oh, hold on.
Clipped it, got the down gun shot into it, doesn't get anything else out of it, but it looked kind of sick, though. Shogun, though, with a big life advantage here. Leaves needs to get a happy birthday or some sort of big punish here to make this happen. Leaves is going to have 2 bar here, so if Leaves can somehow get a punish, nope. Burnt the bar. Well, there's our other regulars.
We got Spencer coming in, causing trouble.
All right. Guns
Oh.
are out there, chucking grenades.
Might be a timeout. Yeah, this is it.
All right.
Yep,
Take
walk forward.
take your purchase to the table over to the side for the gift wrapping, because it's done.
What do you think is inside of the gift box?
What gift box?
What are you wrapping then?
Oh, well, you're wrapping them like a body bag, so I'm assuming it's like...
okay, that's messed up. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's a wrap. That's what we call it. It's a wrap. Isn't it? Like it's all done?
Yeah,
Put
sure.
a bow on it? I mean, I guess not a body bag. I guess
I
it's
wouldn't
just
do
like...
that to a corpse.
Well, actually, I think I'd want a pretty bow on my corpse. I think that could look nice.
I mean, ask Laura Palmer how she feels about it.
Oh, good lord. You know, honestly, though, the Laura Palmer reference with Marvel vs. Capcom 2 happening feels like of the time.
Yeah.
You know what the FGC needs to do? FGC needs to do a flashback tournament where everything is presented for the entire thing with, like, better quality cameras and stuff,
no,
but
worse
everything...
quality.
Well, I don't know if we need to go to 180p. Oh, the Blackheart juggle. Leaves got this. Into the hard tag. Oh.
Kill this Storm. Get her out of here. No, falls out.
Sometimes with the hard tag, if you clip it up too high off the jump and you try to get back up there before they... It's weird because with the hard tag, you have more time than it looks because it's a spinning knockdown, but it's just an odd timing thing. Either way, though, Shogun Storm holding some pain. Oh, gets out. All right, so Storm, still an amazing character, even if she's just relegated to an assist and DHC engine.
You know, I just realized something. Cyclops leaves his team, and we got Captain Commando now.
Oh, okay. Honestly, having a little trouble. So one of the things with Captain Commando, he's not invuln the whole way through. He is invuln for a lot of it, and if you trade with him, it's probably not in your favor, but he's not invuln the whole way through. So he doesn't do quite as good against some of the stuff that Shogun is doing as you might think elsewise, because you can't call it as much of an interrupt tool.
I think it's purely just as a vertical tool to get Storm down.
Yes, of course. It's just to say, please get out of the sky.
Please sit down. The ground is fine. The floor is not lava.
God, this is like me trying to chase my kiddos down. Please just stop moving.
Oh my God, the grounded one worked.
I am so surprised that grounded Hyper Viper Beam worked when clipped Air Hyper Viper Beam. Hold up. Storm on the Magic Pixel here. Storm clears Cable. Still rocking the Storm here. Going to build the bar. Yeah, I like this. This is kind of prudent here because Storm's going to go out in one chip. Storm's out in one chip piece anyway, so he's just trying to build a little bit of bar before things got dicey here. If I'm Shogun, I'm looking for a snap into Captain Commando here. Actually, if I'm Shogun, I'm getting juggled by the bounce in Infinite from Blackheart.
If I'm Shogun, I'm not commentating.
That's true!
That's facts. Whoa, whiffs on the... Oh.
No!
Again!
That super sucks! That super looks so cool, but it sucks. Okay, nice. Cyclops in right now. If Shogun can find a snap on a Captain Commando, this whole game changes immediately. And also trying to find a Hyper Optic Blast opening here too. That's the tracking one there. Oh, nice. The standing gunshot actually does, or the standing optic shot, sometimes does more work than you think because it forces people into procs block.
It sucks.
Fishing for the last few seconds. No, Captain Commando's just gonna heal the whole time.
4.
3. These Marvel seconds going so long. The crowd popping
That's
off
it
for
for
Leaves.
it.
Let's
Leaves
go.
Oh?
No.
Leaves gets that one. We get one.
Yeah,
We get one.
Leaf gets one. Let's go.
Finally makes Shogun bleed.
All right, Shogun playing the heel here. Riley, the people's champion, trying to put the Twin Cities up on their shoulders. I mean,
I feel like that's
well,
mostly.
actually, Stefan's from the Twin Cities too, so
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that much.
No, I feel like this is mostly Spencer straining what's left of his vocal cords for Leaves.
No, Spencer's just trying to be the fire starter. The embers will gather. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. Spencer's another one of our players here. Is Spencer still in uni?
Probably,
right?
Yeah. I think he DQ'd last night.
Oh.
No, he DQ'd. I'm not sure.
Anyways, Spencer's another one of our locals here in the Twin
Yes.
Cities. Very strong player across a variety of games there. Yells sometimes, but in good spirits.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. If you haven't been to in-person FGC events, you gotta have a couple people that are very loud.
Oh, yeah, I
You
scream all the-
gotta.
You want to hear my R2D2 impression?
No.
Thank
If you
you.
want.
Not a mic, not a mic.
Oh, is it the scream from R2D2?
Of course it is.
Okay, no. I don't need to hear that right now. All right. Speaking of screams right now, we got Storm with a
Ooh.
clips. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is with Blackheart, Storm can do. Oh, no hailstorm.
no.
Oh, came around the back end, tried to pick it up there, not quite able to get all the way through to the Lightning Storm pickup. However, Shogun not running Sentinel doesn't really. If you're not running Sentinel or somebody who can pick up off the Lightning Storm shot, it's not always the best thing to go. It's not necessarily what you always want to go for unless it's going to kill. It still does a grip of damage, but you know, hailstorm. So
Yeah, I gotta
All right.
say, this game sucks without music.
we can hear
It got very quiet very suddenly.
Oh, we're just in a lull for the music right now at the moment. Yo, huge up to the music mods in this game. If you know, you know.
Ooh.
Typhoon!
Whoa, good
Nah,
knee.
because you can't combo off of it. You can't do anything else. Even if it's just got the one clip.
Yeah, and as you're saying, Leaf's starting to use Blackheart as an assist now.
Another shot you can do here. You crossover counter Blackheart in.
Ooh.
He hits the Inferno out of the block, out of the crossover counter, and you can cancel the Inferno into the Heart of Darkness. All right, Leaves on the back foot now. Shogun going to work, and Leaves does not have their damage engine. So even if Leaves can get a bunch of bar, Leaves can't do a whole lot with it. Nice.
That's it.
And you can't stand there underneath the flashing column when Blackheart goes. I believe that one forces flying screen no matter what, so I think that makes it unblockable if I recall correctly. Not 100% on that.
Yeah, Leaf's still putting up a fight with the Captain Suck-Ass. We're going to see it go through. Oh, made Cyclops bleed a tiny bit.
Yeah, it's
Not
negligible is the word I often use. Tries to
Oh.
snipe out with the Captain combo, does not work. Captain Storm, I think? So
Ooh.
no!
No, it
Lightning
doesn't have
attack,
the
lightning
meter.
attack, no bar. Hurrah!
Nah, that's it.
All right, potentially the last game of the set, or last game of the Marvel 2 bracket. Leaves trying to stay alive. Needs to win 2 straight here. Let's go, Riley. Yo, it sounded like Inside Out with everybody cheering for Riley. I'm sure they get that all the time, so my apologies.
I don't know. I feel like I don't necessarily look at Leaves and go, yeah, you're the protagonist from Inside Out.
Well, Leaves is named Riley, though.
I know, but I don't associate that.
You know what? I'm a bit of a Spider's George in this situation. In that, with toddlers at home, I've seen Inside Out far more times
Okay.
than any adult needs to.
Unless you're a Disney adult. At that point,
Yeah. Also, I'm hoping that Spider's George read, but we'll see.
I mean, also if you're a Disney adult, you have better Disney movies to be Disney
I don't even
adulting
want to.
over.
I don't want to be a Disney adult.
Damn, you have kids. Too late.
No. It's okay. I'm also showing them Ghibli films.
Okay, good.
Yeah. All right, into the action here. Blackheart Storm. The matchup we've seen already. We're into it again. Oh, early juggle. This sucks. I don't think it's going to kill Storm, but it's absolutely going to do a grip of damage to her. IPS triggers right around. Whoa. So
No, I gotta just say real quick, everyone, Everyone's favorite childhood Ghibli film, The Boy and the Heron or The Wind Rises.
Oh.
No, I gotta show them Grave of the Fireflies. That'll teach them.
No, they like Totoro. Leave them alone.
You gotta do the double feature.
No, they like Totoro and Kiki's. Speaking of flying adventures, we got Storm up in the sky right now, cruising through the air. Blackheart trying to find a way to get in.
Oh, swap the cable.
Cable coming in. I would love to see. Here's the next level play. Blackheart Inferno Call clips Storm, loops Air Hyper Viper beams when they get close to the floor. That's a pretty high level play though, and I don't know if that's a big ask. All right, Leaves fishing for it. No goes. Storm is actionable and plus after that. What are you doing? Shogun got a little too greedy there, trying to fish for something outside of the block stun. Typhoon.
Again, it's not looking super healthy for Cable. Okay, hold on. Air throw for the Storm.
Lightning Storm. Clips on the hard tag. Tough break for Blackheart. I think we're going to see a bunch of hailstorms get emptied here really soon. Typhoon. Nice!
Oh no!
No, flying screen! Okay, doesn't get punished though. Cable comes in, gets the punish on Cable. So this game does have an IPS that triggers around 49 hits, I believe, depending on what started it. So it has to find some way to end it here. That's not going to cause a flip out. Hits it. Going to go into Armageddon or going to go to loop it? Loops it, gets the jump back. It doesn't work! Oh, clips Shogun's Cable. Or Cyclops, rather.
Trying to trade.
These Summers boys all look the same to me. Blocking it there, getting up and above it.
I'm seeing double right now. Oh!
Oh! Okay.
No, that's going to be Cyclops. Oh, and Cable shot as well!
Oh, no. Okay, Leaves is on an awful position here because Cyclops is going to get a chance to heal up here, and if Cyclops gets a chance to heal up and Shogun does not get the snap, this is very doable right now from Leaves. Leaves has to find a way to get an opening here on Storm. You know, that's easy. Oh, no, don't do the Cyclops call. You need as much health regenerate as possible.
That's enough for Storm.
Storm is out. Storm is out. Let's go. Leaves trying to stay alive here. Leaves needs one more W on the board to stay alive. Possibly go for the reset. Cyclops comes through. Cyclops assist gets blocked. Leaves needs to stop calling that Cyclops assist. No, you need the heal time. No, the heal time. It's over.
No,
Can't do it now. Can't do it now.
All Shogun needed to do was hold back, not get opened
Over. It's over.
And Shogun takes her Marvel vs. Capcom 2 tournament here at Midwest Mixfest. Great stuff to him and great stuff to Leaves.
Shogun taking it over Leaves. Leaves putting in some work with that Blackheart and fighting all the way till the very end. Did not put down the stick, did not concede. Finished running through even though they were going to get tagged out. Shogun, though, taking it for now. Here's a little bit of the taste of the Midwest Marvel. And also, if you like Marvel 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has that new collection out. Get it. It's sick. Support the game.
You have tons of games. Also play the Punisher.
Yeah, I guess.
Play some good beat-em-ups. Hey, beat-em-ups are cool.
Anyways, though, we are going to have, I believe, Plus R coming up next here on this stream. That's going to be the end for Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
You have any pluggables you want to plug real quick?
I got no plugs. I'm down there on Twitter. I don't really go on Twitter too much nowadays because it sucks. I'll probably be on Blue Sky before too long, and I'm on Tumblr. If you go to that Twitter account, that'll have my stuff. I'll post links there and stuff like that. For now, though, my name is Swell. I'll be back around for some commentary later. Curry, if you could.
I was going to say.
I was getting back to you.
You can find me on Twitter, Blue Sky, Twitch under Courier Dubois, because I look like the guy from Disco Elysium. Cosplayed him as of yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, wait, that's you?
Yeah, absolutely. I am the organizational head for Training Mode Network Neo. We are a beginner and intermediate bracket focused on anime games, getting people leveled up in a lot of games. So we see a lot of folks from there now getting top 8s and top 16s at a lot of these games. So check that out. Also, South Dakota, we do fighting games.
Awesome. All right, and one last plug. LGBTQF Plus is a Discord for LGBTQF Plus fighting game players. With everything in the air right now, if y'all want a place where you can feel cozy and play some games and stuff like that, there you go. It's mostly a hub for queer fighting game folks to hang out and play. So yeah. If you are interested, either hit me up or just do some searching and you'll find it. LGBTQF Plus fighters. All right, Curry, a delight.
That was
a weird one. Bam. Oh, God, wait, let's just do this one again. There we go. All right, bye, everybody.
Take it easy.